Now let's do some longer range target engagements with the Ruger SR9 pistol. And what we're going to be doing is engaging a target. Actually, let me laze it. I'll tell you exactly how far it is. By the way, this is a great place to store your laser rangefinder. Bam. And this is a Leica CRF 1200. It's 104 yards we're going to be shooting at. What the heck? Let's give it a try. I'm going to go ahead and zoom the camera in as I'm shooting. I'll be standing right about here. And we're going to take the SR9 and going to simulate that we need to put some rounds on target at that chunk of metal. I know you can't see it yet. Let me zoom in. Ah, now you see it. Rock and roll. Here it hit the metal. That one went low. Hit. I would say 80% are hitting right in there. Let me zoom out. So, SR9, wow, that's pretty good. That's like my first time ever shooting at long range. And at 100 yards, 104 yards to be exact, the SR9 was smacking it probably 80% of the time. If I missed, I was within a foot or two. Man, that's fun. That is fun. Also, this fun actually has a purpose, and that is, and let me back up a little bit. I tell you to practice with your pistols at a shorter range, 15 yards, but there is something to be said for going beyond, like I'm doing here. Just so you know that, hey, if I had to put rounds on target, maybe you're a soldier in Afghanistan with a M92 Beretta, and that's all you have, you got to practice it once in a while, so you know you can do it. Maybe you're just going to provide suppressive fire, but in order for it to be effective, it's got to be pretty darn close to the bad guys. And as you can see, it was pretty darn close to the bad guys. In fact, most of them were right on his chest. So that's going to terminate my firing of the SR9. And let me get closer so you can see it. I will tell you right now, sorry I'm a little bit off focus here. This is a very, very outstanding pistol. I highly recommend it. What you just saw, by the way, the 100 or so rounds I just fired through this were the first rounds this gun had ever seen. Its owner had never fired it previously. And as you can tell, it's very reliable. Not one jam, not one hiccup. I would say the gun is capable of easily 3-inch groups at 25 yards from just my casual shooting at 10 yards. Maybe even better. It's very impressive. It's got that low bore axis. Again, I'm kind of covering the things that I'll talk about in my tabletop review. So I'll just save that for the tabletop. Suffice it to say that the SR9 is a very high value, outstanding shooting 9mm pistol. Nutnfancy, it at his tactical shooting clinic in the high desert western US. Over and out.